Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-August 2026, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Oh, let's see, Gemini. There you go. I was waiting for you to jump out because I knew you would. You can't stand still there, can ya? Let's jump. The overall energy for the reading, the lovers. There's a very strong connection somewhere. Included. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing much of it in the reading, but it's there. Energetically speaking, let's see. Starting off the reading, you get the Two of Swords crossed by the Four of Wands. You're definitely looking very confused about a commitment of some sort. You're kind of like, what do I do about it? What's up with it? What's up? It's not the same energy as this one, by the way. In your focus, the Nine of Cups, you just want to be happy. You just want to be chilled. You don't want to be confused about shit. You just want to be like, peace, you know? So that's what you're focusing on. So if there's anything in your life that brings you that energy, you're going to go do it. In the recent past, the Eight of Wands, this seems like an energy exchange, maybe a conversation, maybe the we need to talk part took place here, or it seems just a massive energy exchange. And I do believe it was a conversation. In your strength, the Knight of Cups, you're fairly open here. You're showing up as, hey, let's not let the shits affect us. So let's keep open. Let's keep going. Let's. Okay, cool. In the immediate future, the Five of Wands, conflict. I don't know what kind. It could be an argument with someone. It could be a disagreement. I don't know what's up. But in the supportive energies, the Page of Cups. It is affecting you. Whatever the fuck is going on here, it is taken away from your energy. Because first you're showing up with the Knight of Cups and then with the Page of Cups. I think you just want to take it easy overall. If there's a lot of commotion surrounding you at this moment in time, I feel like you're finding ways in which you can just take it easy. As much as you can, just taking it easy here and just, okay, let's not get caught up in the drama, In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Three of Pentacles, there is a partnership here that gets to you. And I feel like it's this commitment that you have questions about. In your hopes and fears, the Sun, you just want to be happy. It's like, I don't want to deal with any of this, man. I just want happiness. I just want, that's all I need. Good that's your focus there. In the potential outcome, the Fool. Yeah, your energy shows up as super, super open all of a sudden. That's nice to see. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Lovers. For the Lovers, you get the Fool, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. See, there is this energy of this connection that you feel to someone, I would assume. But it's just the energy that's showing up here. I don't see this connection playing out in the physical right now. If anything, I see you kind of almost living vicariously. Like when you want a little bit of a good energy, good feeling to things, you would tune into the feeling of this connection. Because right now, something is going on surrounding your stability. There's a little bit of an earthquake there. There's a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit, and it creates this whole commotion surrounding especially your stability. So it feels like this is your comfort zone. This is your, okay, when it gets too shaky in here, I'm just going to go inward and I'm just going to connect from my heart to whatever energy this is, and it's feeling way better, Let me do the Two of Swords. For the Two of Swords, you get the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, as far as this commitment goes, There's two parts to you. There's two conclusions to this as of right now. That's why it's looking confusing as fuck. Because one part of you rejects the hell out of this commitment. Another part of you is trying to figure out ways in which you can move forward with this commitment. So kind of the opposite extremes there for it. So that's why it's ultimately going to look like, and then your conclusion is, I don't know. Let's do the Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil. There's parts of this commitment that do work out. And there's parts of it that are very, very unhealthy. And that's why you're split into two here. Because for the parts that make it unhealthy, you don't want this commitment. For the parts that make it work, fuck yeah, why not? Let's move it forward. But, let's do the Nine of Cups in your focus. You get the Knight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Your intention for right now is to surround yourself with the best energy you can find. The closest friends you have that you care for deeply. Family, love, all sorts of nice things. So that's where your focus is right now because, again, trying to figure this one out, that's going to require a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of stress and a whole lot of it's just going to bring that vibration super low, whereas this one, it's lifting it up. The focus here of what you're trying to surround yourself with is definitely lifting you up a little bit. So for the Eight of Wands in the recent past, the Tower, the Magician, the Seven of Swords, that would have been the cherry on top. So that energy exchange, whatever happened as a conclusion to that, it almost looks like that's the cherry on top for, I'm assuming, what this connection is. Because I see as soon as things kind of elevate there and then just crash with a lot of noise and commotion, you're like, I'm fucking done here. So it may have started off as a reasonable conversation, as a, hey, let's. But the way it ended in a crash. Let's do the Knight of Cups in your strength. You get the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, the Moon. Again, you don't want to let this influence you much in your general day-to-day life. Like, you don't want to let this suck you dry, like take you in there and that's all you're going to be, just the stress of this. So your focus is not to be that, quite the opposite. You still want to remain open to the world, to your friends, family, whatever your reality is. And you're making a point out of it. Like, no, I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm still going to be me, goddammit, and I'm going to be the best version that I can be. It's almost as if to spite this situation that you got going on. Let me do the Five of Wands in the immediate future. The Judgment card, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords. I didn't know the crash in the past had a to be continued part, because this is it. There's part two that comes in from that. That was just part one. And you probably think there is no part two. That was it. No, there's part two. That's coming up. And I think it leaves room for part three too, but let's not get there because I don't see it in this reading at least. Okay, so part two of whatever that is coming up for you. It doesn't look pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I think it needs to be opened and looked into, whatever this is, because it carries quite a heavy energies and not the greatest ones. So you can't carry this, even though you decided to function opposite of that, it's still part of your energy. So it's still going to affect you to some extent, you know, even if not now, maybe later. I don't know. So this needs to be unpacked at some point because it's stacked up with ugly energy. For the Page of Cups in the supportive energies, you get the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Chariot. You're just playing out of these two parts of you right now. The part that deals with this, and it's like, okay, fuck it. And the part that is seeking only high vibration energy. That's it. And that takes front stage. The one that's looking only for good stuff. You know, that's focusing strictly on that. No matter how small. No matter how small. If this is the smallest little thing. If that bird coming to that feeder and eating makes you happy, you're going to focus on that and you're going to feel that happiness. So that's kind of what this reading is. It's split in two. There's a situation in your life that doesn't look pretty at all. You are not, or that's how you're coming through with quite the determined decision to not let that take you down. So that's why there's a whole lot of emphasis and effort being put into surrounding yourself with super nice energies outside of that. For the Three of Pentacles and the hidden energies, you get the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a key factor here. There's a key element in this one. There is a partnership here that shows up that is detrimental, I think, to that situation, in the sense of this could be a best friend that you're kind of talking about these things with, and it's helping out. They're, you know, just talking about it helps you out. This could be, what could it be? It could even be a stranger, you know, that is just being around them makes you feel super, super nice and somehow brings you quite the epiphanies when it comes to this situation you're dealing with. I don't know. It could be just about anything. But it does involve a partnership. It does involve you in connection to another energy. So, and it carries through a sense of this is important. This is very important, especially to that situation right there somehow. So you may not see how important it is at this moment in time. For the Sun in the hopes and fears, you get the Two of Swords, the Temperance card, the King of Cups. And while your decision is to be happy, basically, you recognize that there's something in the way that doesn't allow you to be happy. And I would assume we're talking about this situation. But you're not losing faith. It's not like, well, okay, I want to be happy, but I can't because I got this going on. You're still holding that, you know, there, that intention to be happy. So it's like, even if it's not now because of this, I will be happy, God damn it. You know, once things clear out here, I'll still reach that energy of happiness. I'm happy to see you, because most people, when they're dealing with crashing part 1 and part 2 and who knows how many parts, have the tendency to get caught up in that, not because they want to, because that doesn't feel good. It's just kind of how it goes. Heavy energy tends to pull us more than light energy would, you know. So your focus and your intention is on the light energy here. So that's awesome that you can keep that there, despite the fact that the heavy energy is right there in the way, you know. Let me do the Fool in the potential outcome. You get the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, the Empress. Once it's all said and done, once you're clear and have learned most of everything that this experience is trying to teach you, I think you'll make a decision here about this whole situation. I think you're done. You know, but it's going to be a little bit until you get there to that complete clarity that you're freeing yourself from this, because that's how it shows up ultimately. It's like, once you close this off, I see your energy free. So, again, whatever the hell is going on here, it's quite conflicting as it shows up right now. But once that energy clears off, I see you freeing yourself completely, ending not necessarily the situation. Maybe you're ending the conflict. Maybe you're ending. So it's not like, oh my God, you and this person will never see each other again. No, 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 no. We're not talking about that. This is coming through as an energy of you're closing something off here. You're done with dealing with a particular type of energy that shows up here. And once you do that, you're good to go. You know? So, pretty cool. But first, everything needs to settle. Like I see you doing that only when you're free in your energy and clear in your energy. So first, all of this needs to clear up because this is a lot of energy. So it's going to take a minute, a long one. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Two of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and you're keeping that awareness too with you, that awareness of this connection, what they mean to you truly, because you are tied up through love, not through the mess that I see here. The mess was created afterwards on top of that love. So you're keeping that awareness there of, hey, I care for them, you know, no matter how ugly this gets or doesn't get, at the end of the day, I care for them. And that's good because that's what keeps you connected to your heart, you know? So let's do the Enchanted Map Oracle. Wide Open, number 42. Interesting, because that's exactly how I felt about the potential outcome, the Fool over there. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The Wide Open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time. So speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.